What is going on, Diablo 2 fans? Dobrunsky here, and I'm back with part 5 of my 1000 Caster Amulet video series. I've been doing these 100 Caster Amulet installments, and again, this is part 5. The links for the previous videos are in the description below if you guys want to see some of the highlights from those crafting sessions. And I do cover some important information that you need to know about the character level in order to maximize your odds of crafting a really nice Caster Amulet. And I also have a link for a D2JSP crafting guide that covers everything from Caster Amulets to blood boots, blood rings, you name it. He goes over everything that you need to know. So if you guys have any questions, I'll try to answer them in the comment section below, but referring to that guide, he covers way more than I can in any video, so I do encourage you guys to check it out. But before I actually start crafting, I thought it'd be cool to cover the top 3 Caster Amulets that I've made so far in this series and talk about which characters I actually use them on. And the first amulet that I want to talk about is this Beast Clasp Amulet for the Paladin. 2 to Paladin skills, 10 FCR, and 17 to Dexterity. I use this to reach 125 FCR on the Hdin with Odo, Mage Fist, Arax, and a 35 FCR Spirit, and then that 10 FCR on the Amulet helps me bridge the gap, getting 125. And again, 2 to Paladin skills, boosting our damage, and 17 to Dexterity helps reach max block to give me more points to put into Vitality. So I typically don't play the Hdin a lot. It's probably my least favorite magic fighting character in Diablo 2, but this is a nice amulet for that specific build. And the second amulet that we'll quickly take a look at is this Grim Scarab Ami. It's 2 to Sorceress skills, 20 FCR, and 23 to Strength. This is probably one of the best, and I think it's the 1 out of 3 total 220 Caster Amulets that I've crafted so far in this video series. I typically just use this to make a 200 FCR Lightning Sorceress for farming keys, the Summer and the Countess. I kind of personally find 200 FCR is very difficult to control them. You almost over teleport and overshoot stuff, but it when you spend a little bit of time getting used to it, it definitely speeds up the runs of key farming. So this is a really nice amulet that with Wiz Spike, Mage Fist, Arax, Viper Magi, 35 FCR Spirit, and a Griffins, I can hit 200 FCR and still rock 2 SOJs, so it's a really cool amulet. And the final one is this Order Scarab Amulet, which I use all the time when I'm farming Bale with my Crescent Moon Lightning Sorceress. Now, Crescent Moon is awesome for maximizing your lightning damage, but it has no resistance and no FCR, so it's very difficult to reach 117 FCR and cap your res. I get around it from using Chains of Honor. The rumor gives you a lot of resistance, and then I use Griffins, Mage Fist, Arax, 35 FCR Spirit, and then I need 17 FCR to bridge that gap and get 105 FCR for teleporting and 117 for lightning and chain lightning, and this amulet helps me do it. And it also has an additional 21 MF and poison length reduced by 75%, which is actually a little useful for wave 2 if they do actually do their poison cloud on me, believe it or not. It does help out a little bit. It's not really kind of a crazy stat, but those are really the 3 best amulets that I've crafted so far. I've crafted a few other druid amulets that are nice, but nothing that's like 218 or above to get 163 FCR setup. But yeah, that basically covers the top 3 amulets so far and the characters that I've used them for on stream and for my videos. So yeah, let's dive into crafting, and fingers crossed that we get something really nice like a 218 or 219 or 220 Druid Amulet or a 219 Amazon Amulet for a 99 FCR Jabazon or 163 FCR Wind Druid that uses a 5 Natal Pelt. Alright guys, so here is all of the crafting material that I collected. 25 here if you include what's in the cube. 50, 75, and 100, so a lot of perfect amethysts, rows, jewels, and gambled amulets. Hoping we get something really DG. Just a heads up guys, if you don't want to watch the entire crafting session, timestamps are in the description below that will kind of highlight the best individual crafts. But yeah, let's get to it, and fingers crossed we get that really nice Druid Amulet or that really rare Zon Amulet for a 99 FCR Jabazon setup. First craft, GG. 2 to Masteries, 5 FCR, 69 Gold Fine, that's basically useless. 2 to Masteries. Feel bad for people that roll 2 to Masteries and like 45 to Life Skillers, so useless. 20 FCR, nothing else valuable on that amulet though. 2 to Sorceress, 10 FCR, 60 to mana. That's kind of cool. But at this point, I have such high level gear. Again, I'll just throw that in the useless pile. I'll never really use that. No strength or res, although the 60 mana is kind of cool. 8 FCR with a lot of life. Nothing else too interesting on that one. Come on, GG. 10 FCR playing with fire res, a little bit of life, mana, and energy. 1 to Paladin, 8 FCR. You want at least a minimum of 210. So junk one. That's a lot of mana. Fire res, lightning, well, quad res, 35 res, but 6 FCR and dexed. No character skills on that. FCR, nothing else. Mana stolen per hit. Come on, baby, something good. 1 to Barb, 6 FCR, lightning res, and 9 MF. If that had 2 to Barb skills, the 6 FCR is enough, and additional MF would make that a little bit more valuable to me. 2 to elemental skills, 5 FCR with cold res, a lot of cold res, and lightning, fire, and poison. That's okay. I'm really picky now at this point. I've got a lot of nice druid amulets, so I really want that 218 or above, so not useful. 7 FCR, nothing else. Plain. 2 to cold skills, 15 FCR, and 20 to strength. That's a decent amulet. Again, the problem with that is it's similar to the amulet I went over at the start that's 2 to sorcerer skills, 23 to strength, and 20 FCR. I just don't really know where I would use this. Typically like 3-piece towels, you know, ancient tunnels, farming setup. I just don't know exactly where I would use that amulet, but a lot of FCR and strength, cold skills. I guess we'll kind of recap that at the end of the video. Maybe 7 out of 10 for that amulet. Another 210. This one has lightning res and damage taken goes to mana. Another okay amulet. Honestly, I'll never use that, but we'll put it in the okay pile. 2 to poison and bone, 5 FCR. Not good enough for any necro build. 1 to paladin, 8 FCR, another junk. Caster amulet. 10 FCR, 25% MF, and all res. That'd be an okay amulet for a Pitzerker. I'm kind of very elitist, so I have a 2 5 FCR with 18 MF, so that's only an additional 7 MF, and you lose the 2 to Barb skills. So that's, again, okay. That'd be really nice if that was like 2 to Barb skills, 10 FCR, 25 MF. That would be a really nice Pitzerker or Pindlezerker amulet. 1 Necro, 10 FCR. 2 to Barb, 5 FCR, 28 to Strength, 27 to Mana, and 17 to Fire Res. That's a cool amulet. I just don't know where I would use it. I mean, again, you can use it for 5 FCR, pair that with 2 Suicide Branches or 2 Whiz Spikes to get 105 FCR for a Pitzerker or Pindlezerker. 28 to Strength is cool, and Fire Res, there's just no MF. That's an okay amulet for recapping. 1 to Mastery is 15 FCR. It's total garbage. 2 to Druid, 7 FCR. We're really picky at this point with Druid. We just want 18 FCR or above with 2 to Druid skills. 7 FCR plain with, ooh, 95 to mana. That's kind of cool. Never use it though. 9 FCR with a little bit of res and gold find. Again, we will never use that. 1 to Amazon, 9 FCR with 12 to Dex and 9 all res. Coming up on the last little batch here to wrap up 25. 8 FCR, lightning, fire res, 9% damage goes to damage taken goes to mana. Last one of this 25 caster amulet batch. 1 to lightning skills, 5 FCR, and 25 to mana, with 29 light res. second batch of 25. Let's hope for something a little bit better. This time around, we did craft a couple okay amulets in the previous 25. Starting off with 5 FCR. Nothing else too exciting there. 1 to poison and bone is 6 FCR. Nine FCR, attack rating strength, 3 res, garbage. 1 to combat skills, 9 FCR, another junk amulet. 10 FCR, gold find, junk. A 220 source amulet with 105 to mana. I don't know where I would use that other than, I guess, maybe that would be a cool amulet to use on a 200 FCR Nova Sorceress, because that's 105 to mana, and that is a mana pig character. That's a really interesting craft. I just, like, I would have loved to get that 220 Amazon or 220 Druid. But, I mean, even like 220 Barb would be okay for a Pitzerker, but I guess a plain 220 source with 105 to mana, it's a 220 though. I think that's the 4th 220 caster amulet that I've gotten in this series so far. Due to shapeshifting, nothing else. Due to shadow discipline, 7 FCR. FCR Dexed, no skills. That's what I love about caster amulets, it's just you never know what you're gonna get. 1 to Paladin is 7 FCR. 2 to Necro, 8 FCR. That was like higher FCR and MF, I could maybe use that. 2 to Warcries, 8 FCR. If you're gonna use something like that, you'd want MF for a Pitzerker. 10 FCR plain. Nothing else. 1 to Lightning, 6 FCR. Garbage. 1 to Necro, 9 FCR. Oh, why did I put that there? That's trash. We don't need that. 1 to Summoning, 5 FCR. Junk. Come on, 218 Druid, baby. 1 to Passive and Magic. With low FCR. 10 FCR, Strength, 4 res. Okay. Kinda cool when you get a large chunk of strength on a caster amulet. 1 to Necro, 9 FCR with 71 gold, excuse me, and 7 res. 2 to Paladin, 10 FCR, gold find, and lightning res. I could use that for a gold finding Travincal setup, still run 125 FCR, just to get a little additional gold find. That's actually okay. I may, in the future, might farm Travincal with the Paladin, or with the Hammerden, excuse me, but I really prefer to do it with the Zealer. Again, I mentioned earlier, I don't like the Hammerden, but that's okay amulet for a recap. Good Amazon, 5 FCR with teleport charges. I gotta look into the FCR breakpoints and stuff for the Amazon, but that might be useful for like a Frost Maiden for running Ancient Tunnels, only because it has teleport charges. I could like use it to kind of skip parts of the level as I'm doing like a Frost Maiden AT run. And you still get the 2 to Amazon skills, which you don't... Amazon skills is really important for a Frost Maiden because you want to boost your cold damage, so that's actually an okay amulet that I'll keep to recap, just specifically because of teleport charges. I might be able to do something interesting, like run a Faceted Nightwings, Faceted Ormus, and then use that amulet to just kind of skip walls or parts of Ancient Tunnels. Yeah, just because of the teleport charge. That's the only reason that's remotely okay. I guess it has lightning and fire as too. 2 to Paladin, 6 FCR with 40 light res. Doesn't have enough FCR to be super useful. 6 FCR plain. 2 to combat with 5 FCR. Again, not enough faster cast rate. And the final one is 7 FCR with a little bit of fire res and gold fine. 3 solid ones with a 220 source. So we're halfway through this session now with a couple decent amulets, to be honest. Still haven't found that desirable Zon or Druid caster amulet yet, but I do have faith. We have 50 more crafts. Let's get to it. 9 FCR plain. Come on, baby. 218 Druid. 10 FCR with res and a couple other things. Mana stolen per hit. 7 FCR, 23 strength with teleport charges, so it's kind of cool. 2 to defensive auras, 6 FCR, 28 strength. Useless. Come on, baby, 218 Druid. 2 to summoning, 7 FCR. 2 to lightning, 7 FCR with 27 fire res. That's okay. I mean, it's got a lot of fire res to make up for the lack of fire resistance on spirit. I guess I'll keep that in the kind of highlight pile, but I mean, it's only 2 to lightning and 7 FCR, so decent amulet depending on the rest of your gear. I'll bridge that gap to get 117 and fill in a little bit of the fire res that is lacking on the rumored spirit. Two masteries, junk. 2 to necro, 5 FCR, again, junk. Plain 5 FCR, but that's kind of cool. 102 to mana. Seven FCR, nothing else. A little bit of MF, poison length reduced. 9 FCR plain. 1 to source, 10 FCR, 20 to dexterity and fire res. That would maybe be a cool amulet if it was 2 to source skills for hardcore max block storm shield, because it has 20 to dexterity. But again, the perfectionist in me, 1 to sorcerer skills, I will end up selling that. One to sorceress, 9 FCR. Useless. 2 to Amazon is 6 FCR with lightning res. Yeah. I don't think I'll use that. 8 FCR, quad res, 21 to strength. Skills. Then FCR plain with MF. Come on, Iron Jesus. 218 Druid, please. 2 to poison and bone, 7 FCR. 2 to masteries, 7 FCR, lightning res, a little bit of MF, and frost nova charges. 1 to lightning, 7 FCR, with low res across the board, a little bit of life and mana. 10 FCR, res, nothing else exciting. But I really only got 1, and that's not even super useful. So junk 1, 9 FCR, 20 to strength though. Kinda cool, and frost nova charges. I mean, another potential Pitzerker or Piterker amulet if you don't care about the skills. I just 5 FCR again to bridge that gap to 105 and 25 MF, depending on how badly you want MF. But like I have a 2-5-18, so don't really care about that 7 MF. Last 3, 1 to shadow, 9 FCR. This has been a bad batch. 2 to source, 8 FCR. That's okay. I guess we'll recap that. And the last one of 75, FCR with teleport charges and gold fine, nothing too exciting there. Final 25 amulets here, guys. Fingers crossed. I didn't think it'd be this hard to get a 218 Druid, but I guess it is. And our last 25 shot before I collect for another 3 months for the next installment. 2 to poison 2 to poison and bone, excuse me, 5 FCR. Blah. 8 FCR, nothing else. 40 lightning res though. 5 FCR plain, nothing else exciting on it. Come on, RNGesus. 7 FCR, max damage. Pretty please. 10 FCR, track charges, MF, garbage. 1 to assassin, 10 FCR. 1 to necro, 8 FCR. Come on, RNGesus. 2 to elemental, 8 FCR, 29 light res with teleport charges. That's kind of cool. I got better druid amulets at this point. I really just need that 218, so throw that in the junk pile. Nope, 7 FCR, min and max damage. Yeah, not cool, I guess. 7 FCR with bone spirit charges. 8 FCR, a lot of cold and fire res, nothing else exciting. 1 to Barb, 10 FCR with gold find. Oh, actually, no, I might use that. No, I will use that. That's actually really good. It's not 2 to Barb skills, but I will definitely use that for a gold find Travincal Barb setup. 2 to Barb would have been amazing, but it's got 10 FCR, which I don't really care too much about because I'm undecided if I'm going to use Enigma for repositioning my mercenary or if I'm just going to use Wealth, but that's 26 to strength and 75 extra gold find because my current amulet I think is like a 79 gold find rare amulet with no skills, so that is definitely nice but very niche. Although I would have rather had my 218 druid. Last couple here. I'm going to paladin 5 FCR. Two to masteries, 9 FCR. Last 11. 8 FCR plain. Come on, baby. 1 to curses, 5 FCR. 9 to go. 1 to Amazon, 9 FCR, a little bit of res and MF. Just can't get that 218 druid. 1 to Barb, 9 FCR. Last couple. 9 FCR, energy, and MF and all res. Not too exciting. 2 to curses, 6 FCR, 15 poison res, 15 MF with all quad res, but they're really low. 3 cold, 3 fire, sorry, 10 fire, 3 lightning, and 3 poison. Useless pile. 2 to druid skills, 6 FCR. I mean, it's just not the 2 to 18 that I need. 10 FCR plain. Last 3, come on, RNGesus. 8 FCR, nothing. A lot of life and mana though. 2 to Amazon, 7 FCR, extra gold find, and last one to wrap up this series. Installment. Shite. 6 FCR, lightning damage, and 21 to mana. Well, guys, that wraps up this installment. A couple decent caster amulets. You got the 220 source, that okay Amazon one with teleport charges, a few other decent sorceress, and this kind of interesting gold find caster amulet. So overall, again, mixed feelings. Like it's nice to get a 220 source with that a lot of mana, but I really would have rather had that be like 220 Sin for 2 claw setup for FCR, 220 Amazon or 220 Druid, but I keep getting these 220 Sorceress caster amulets ran down my throat. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you could throw a like on it, share it, and even consider subscribing if you're new to my channel. I post new weekly content and stream on a consistent basis. So there's always new stuff to look forward to, and your support with the sub means a lot. Other than that, guys, hope you have a fan-frickin-tastic day, and I'll see you on my next Diablo 2 video or live stream. Peace out.